So yeah, I went to the Louvre Museum. I don't know if you guys know what the Louvre is. The Louvre is the world's biggest art museum. It's like the Costco of art. They got all the art in there. Whatever you want, we got it. Get in there. They got the Mona Lisa in there. That's where they keep her. I went in. I saw her. It's not very big. It's a small painting. I think when the guy painted it, he didn't think it was going to be a big deal. I'm sure that dude painted bigger things, and he's like, "Really? That's the one you like? All right, because I just did this big stupid horse for nothing. Then, all right, I guess. Yeah, take the small one. Sure." She's very popular. It's packed in there, you know? And you gotta, to get up front to see her, it takes a while. You gotta weasel your way through this crowd. And then once I got up to the front, I didn't know how long I was supposed to look at her. Because you gotta understand, I'm next to people who are, in love with this piece of art. You know, I had this dude next to me who was just staring at it, just like, oh. Like he took his glasses off, like he was about to say something dramatic. He's just like, oh. And I didn't want him to know that I wasn't having the same relationship with this piece of art. So I was next to him just like, yeah, right? I just started squinting at it like, yeah, right? Yeah, I get it. That's what I was doing on the outside, but on the inside I was just going, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, and 4. We're out of here. I like art, I think. I don't know why that painting's special. Is she smiling? Is she not? I don't know. That's every picture of me from high school. I was never ready. I was always like, eh. And then I'd bring it home. My mom would be like, we're not buying these. And we moved on with our lives. I did like that museum, though, because that was the first museum I'd ever been to where I thought all the artifacts were legitimate. You know? Sometimes I go to these smaller museums. I was in Spokane, Washington, and I went to the Spokane Natural History Museum, and they had Cleopatra's shoe in there. And I'm like, how the hell did you guys end up? Cleopatra's shoe. That is one of the most famous women in the history of the world, and I'm in Spokane, Washington. Is that really her shoe? Or did you just find an old crappy old shoe out back, and you threw it behind a glass case to steal my money? So I walk in and go, she was a size 9. Isn't that incredible? I always feel like it's a scam. That's what I liked. After Paris, I went up to London. I took the train up to London. I don't call it the train when I travel. I call it the choo-choo. That's what I call it. I call it the choo-choo. And I do that because I don't speak French, and I don't want to get lost. And I found out if you go up to the ticket booth at a train station and you go, "I'm here to ride the choo-choo," they'll escort you to your train. This dude came out from the booth, grabbed my bag, and went, "Right this way, sir." I'm like, finally, some service. Here we go. That's my only advice if you travel. If you travel, smile, be friendly, but play dumb. People will help you. Because when people see a full-grown man go, "I'm here to ride the choo-choo," they're like, we gotta help this guy. Or he's gonna die out there. He's gonna die. I did that at the airport, too. "I'm taking the fly to Europetown." "Right this way, sir. Let me get your bag." "Yes, I would like some wings. Thank you." That was a long flight we did it from LAX to Paris. It was 10 hours. It was a 10-hour flight. I had never been on a flight that long, and I didn't know what you were supposed to do. I was like, what do you do for 10 hours? You're supposed to sit there? Thankfully, when I got on, this lady next to me had Xanax. I don't know if you've ever heard of this magical drug. I was complaining to her, and she goes, "You should take this." And I'm like, "Is it safe?" And she's like, "I don't know." So I took it. I took the pill as we're taking off from LA. And all I remember is just waking up in Paris. That's all I remember. I just woke up in Paris, and I was like, "What?" And then I looked at her, and she was just like, "Yep." I was like, wow. What a magical drug that is. Xanax is like life's editor. It cuts out all the parts of life you don't need to be around for. You're like, hey, is life gonna suck for the next 10 hours? Xanax? just drool on yourself a little bit, you wake up later. It's like the pill version of the movie Click. You just fast forward through all the nonsense.